Right, let's do some sharey shares before we start, shall we? Right, see how we do this. No, I do not want to hear my own voice. Thank you very much. Right, I'm remembering now. Just a minute. Today's been one of those days where everything's been going wrong. So, yeah. Who would have thought it's so hard to share a simple bloody stream? I mean, oops, something went wrong. It's clearly done it. Right, so that's gone to that. Do it to... It's still saying Slawmonster. I don't know why. You know what, I can't really be asked to change that from caps, but whatever. Come join me in space adventure. Can't. Oh, you know, fuck it. Fuck it, I really can't be asked. It's just one of those days where everything you try goes wrong. So I'm not gonna try it anymore. So I'm just gonna play the game. And if anyone turns up, so be it. Right. Hello, my little Megabytes. We're going to continue on with some Between the Stars. And hopefully kick some more ass. Because I kind of forgot where we started up. We ended last time. I'm kind of concerned that it says start campaign and then continue. Have I not started the campaign? Oh, whatever. Just go to continue. We just bought a new ship. If I can remember. Can't remember which ship it was. I think it was the like a battleship or something. I don't know. I shall have a look. Is that the ship I bought? Oh yeah, it is, because I can remember the engines. So, which ones were we doing? Let's go to that distress signal, because why not? Let's try not to hit the debris. Right, full speed ahead. What was Oh, I think it was G, was it? Yeah, it was G, boy. I gotta say, I do love the graphics and the lighting and everything of this. I just hope we're not attacked. Alright, to the distress call we must go, because it is our duty to answer a distress signal. You arrive at the coordinates where a ship awaits you with the engines turned off. You open communication with them, and a completely withered man appears on the screen. His eyes are dull and sunken in the sockets and surrounded by several circles under his eyes. His dry lips open to speak, but not before coughing a couple of times. Captain, we need supplies. The pirates assaulted us and left us to our own fate. We need food and water. Well, you know, I'm not going to let your space starve, so Mia, prepare the couplings of the ship.
Head to the target. May, prepare boarding protocol.
Oh yeah, we gotta manually go there, so yeah, that's a thing. Right, hang on, why is my tab not working? Oh no, it's space, not tab. Right, that's enough. Engines ahead, full. And try and get us in docking range. As soon as you board the ship, you could see the sorry state of the crew. Just a dozen people are in one of the rooms. Some of them are unconscious. As soon as they see you, the captain draws strength from the weakness and addresses you with tears in his eyes. Please, Captain, my crew is on the verge of death. We've been stuck here for weeks without food or reserve fuel. Please save them. The man ends his speech and instantly collapses to the ground. New attribute, solidarity. The captain sacrifices some of their experience for the crew. Okay, I can deal with that. Rest. The medical team will take care of this. After a couple of hours, both the crew and the captain have gone through a medical examination. It seems that after eating and hydrating they recover. Captain, it looks like the crew will recover. The vital signs they show are clear indicators of malnutrition, and it seems that they'll recover quickly. Even so, there's something that worries us. Some of them present a clear state of shock, especially the captain. Well, they thought it was their end. It must have been a hard situation. I understand, but I must insist again, we've spoken with everyone, and among their testimonies, there seem to be enough discrepancies. Some claim that the pirates didn't take all of the supplies, others say they did. Many also differ among how many of them boarded the ship and how many losses that were caused by the pirates. What seems clear is that having been for so much time without eating and hydrating, still being alive seems quite impossible. I could go take a look around the rest of the ship. Boom! You take a walk through the rooms of the ship without seeing anything especially strange. As the crew member said, it seems that this was a textbook assault. They've entered the ship, firing at the people who offered resistance, and after robbing the warehouse, left the ship, leaving the prisoners behind. You had heard the story several times, but as you were told about the testimonies, there were discrepancies. If there was one thing that nobody had talked about, it was where all the bodies of the murdered men were, of which for now there was no trace. Let's investigate the kitchen. Let's do that. When opening the airlock, the smell floods the corridors. You enters with the sleeve over your nose and your mouth, bit like that, trying to protect yourself from the terrible stench. In one of the sinks you see 5 plates full of mould and what was surely the last meal of the crew that was left. One of the counters from which the smell comes is completely stained with dry blood, on which an equally bloodied knife rests. Called it, they're cannibals. Well, I did call it, I called it in my head. I don't know if that's called calling it, but whatever. You return with the group, deeply impacted by what you saw. It would be best if you don't say a word about it. Oh, why? Imagining all they've been through, anything you could say wouldn't be much help. As soon as they make sure that the crew is stable health-wise, you give them a couple of pallets of supplies and enough fuel to go to the next space station and refuel. The captain, who had noticed your absence, comes to thank you for the help with a sincere look on his face, but avoiding looking at you directly at you. In his expression, you can perceive the shame he feels. Thank you very much. We will never forget you, Captain. You saved our lives. Ah, minus 400 credits. Boo! I wish you good luck. Okay, can we shoot him now? No. Okay. That was just a warning shot. Fare thee well, travellers. Right, where should we go now? Allied Station. I think we need to go to the Tazurka sector. How do we bring the map up? Oh, with the M key. Right, the Tazurka section. So we can go for the cursed ship. Meow. Boing. I do like the loading screen is a picture of it like in warp speed, even though that it does lag where it's loading, but you know. Right. Allied Station, cursed ship, distress signal. Let's go for the distress signal. Let's go. Let's go. Like a bow and arrow in space. I'm not sure a bow and arrow would work in space, but you know, that's what my ship looks like. A transmission from a civilian ship interrupts an otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. A terrible disease has spread throughout the crew of my ship, and some of its passengers as well. Sadly, we don't have a medic on the ship. You don't have a medic on your ship, mate? That's one of the first things you need. God damn it, man. I'm a doctor, not a... Well, I don't know. It could be quite serious. Yeah, it probably will. I'm sorry to hear that. Have there been any casualties? Yes, Captain. At least 20% of the crew have died. We don't have much time. Oh no, Jimmy! Oh no! Oh my god! His head is inflating. Captain, it will explode any moment now. We need a doctor urgently. Fortnite Pro, hi, welcome to the stream. I do not remember you, my friend, I'm afraid. I have a very bad memory when it comes to remembering people, but how are you anyway? Thank you for welcoming the stream. I just said thank you for welcoming the stream, didn't I? God damn it. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? Hold on, we'll send our medics to your aid. 7+. Come on. Oh, no. 2. Oh, damn. Your crew's level of medicine doesn't allow you to succeed. The scientists arrive at the ship and commence diagnostic of the infected. Hours pass without any answer, without any definitive result. And after a few, I can't read that word, trials, the infection reaches its breaking point. Nothing makes sense. Every infected people presents different symptoms. None pleasant. Some patients' heads grow until they explode. Others present that word that looks oddly like Inspector Huggins, while others see their organs expelled from places organs should definitely not be expelled from. After a few hours, there are no longer any patients to examine. Okay, crew, let's never speak of this again. Understand? They understood. Didn't you play that old zombie game? I won't lie, I've played a lot of zombie games. I'm just trying to think what you mean. Did you mean 7 Days to Die? Because, yeah, I used to play that a lot with my mate Jay. I did. Right, let's go to, why we're here, the cursed ship. I keep forgetting it's not W to go forward. Right, G-Drive! But yes, if it was 7 Days to Die, I used to play that quite a lot. Oh no. Button stations! Right, oh shit. Right, yeah, I can fire at you too, bub. Fire everything, yeah! That's you gone, mate.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Nice. Rather a long cooldown though, boy. Come on. No, not down. Go up. Bad ship. Bad. I really need those beam weapons. Even though they're shit, I still want them. Alright, I should go and face my other... Nice. Nice. Well done, me. Right, time to loot. Bulletproof vest. Okay, I'll take that. And what's the other thing? Turn around, goddamn you. Shotgun. Nice. Right. Let's continue on our journey. Right, G-Drive again. Ah. The last attack you suffered caused some of the storage anchors to come loose, causing some chests to fall, leaving a real mess. You go down to the storage with Villeneuve, expecting the worst. Damn it! It takes at least a couple of hours to reorganize everything. Tell Nazar and Yang to come help us out. Villeneuve goes down after a while with the crew members. You distribute the work and quickly begin the tasks. You're in the middle of counting supplies. You picked up when a scream shocks you. Shit! It bit me! What's this? You all run to where he was and stop once you hear a strange creature that came out of the box that Nazir was organising. Don't move! It would be difficult to describe exactly what the creature that had crept into your ship was. The semi-liquid looking creature, how could a creature look like liquid? Oh. Twisted itself as its body formed tentacles and all manner of shapes, covering a bright sphere in the centre. It was the first time you had seen something like this. Whether it tried to slide in the opposite direction as it used the tentacles to roll on the ground and run away from you at full speed. Captain, don't let him escape. Find something to lock it up in. You look everywhere in search of a container to put it in, and you get the vacuum bells used in the ship's laboratory. With caution, you approach the creature with the intention of catching it, but it's faster than you. You try again a couple of times, but it seems to anticipate your movements. We must flank it. Aptitude 8. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Go! Go, little dice, go! Ah, I got a sun! That's a good thing, right? Your aptitude level allows you to succeed. You put yourself in a position trying to block his escape route. Little by little, you narrow the perimeter until you manage to leap over the creature. Leaving it locked in the bell. We've got it, guys. Good job. You take the opportunity to observe it well, and you feel a chill running down your back. We've gained an unknown specimen. It's the weirdest creature I've ever seen in my whole life. so far. You look at Nazir, who's petrified while holding the bitten hand. With his eyes open as possible, he turns his head towards you. Captain, I feel a little bit. In the middle of the sentence, an immense jet of green fluid comes out propelled by his mouth, spreading it everywhere. Scared, he cleans himself as best he can before another gag. As soon as he has finished vomiting, he staggers a little and his legs fail. Luckily, you get to grab him before he collapses. We have to get you to sick bay. I guess we got him to sick bay. Right, onwards to the planet. G-Drive. Meow. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone before the morning comes. Meow. Oh no, not others. Oh, okay, so you just decided to drop me out of G-Drive for no apparent reason. Okay, that's cool. Meow. You and the crew silently watch the abandoned transporter for a few seconds. Is that the ship that Books was talking about? Nah, must be another ship that precisely... That's sarcasm. No, it must be another ship that's precisely in the exact same coordinates they gave us. Of course it is! Prepare the suits. Shall we go in, Captain? Now, don't tell me that you're scared, for God's sake, Mitchell. We've been there, we've been to 1,000 wrecked ships. I'm not scared. It's just that I'm just saying that there are things that escape our understanding. Wow, you're such a chicken. Maya, initiate boarding sequence. Do we have to do that ourselves? Yeah, we do. Right, let's go. Let's go, go. Put all the power in the weapon, engines. We don't need a lot of power now in weapons. Do a bit of boosting. Whoa, that's a lot of boosting. Now this is weird. Despite having all of its lights off, there is no evidence the ship actually is abandoned. The hull's intact, without the slightest sign of combat. For a recovery team like Brooks, this would have meant hitting the jackpot. You enter the ship through the hatches that are already open. The inside of the transporter doesn't reflect any damage at all, as does its outside. Engineers quickly begin typing on the active terminals. Well, this is... What is it? We've been able to access some of the records, Captain. It appears that the systems have been manually disabled. The reactor, life support, basic systems such as gravity control, they remain, but they seem to be intentionally disabled. Are you positive? The logs don't show any errors. All cancellations have been requested by the system itself. No way. Most of the ship doesn't receive power at all. Maybe we can access the Maya system from the command bridge and take control, but it's pretty unusual anyway. Why would someone request the deactivation of life support? Sabotage? The deactivation of life support is impossible without the captain's express confirmation. The security protocol is encrypted, and even activating another Mia system wouldn't save the old registry keys. You move throughout the corridors illuminated by the lights of your suits. The atmosphere has become increasingly tense, and now the entire crew is silent. Although no one wants to admit it, Brooks' story has been creepy enough to worry the whole group. I think this is the first time I haven't heard your voice for so long, Villeneuve. If I didn't know you, I'd say you bought into Captain Brooks' story. You don't get an answer. Villeneuve? You look nervously at the crew, but there's no sign of Villeneuve. Just a few minutes ago he was behind you. You draw your weapon and gesture to the rest. Something weird is happening on this ship, and you better find out what it is before it's too late. Even if you still don't believe the Horizon's crew story. Oh, the Horizon, Crewmen just don't disappear like that. A scream from around the corner makes your blood run cold. You all identify that voice. Villeneuve! You run as fast as you can down the hall and around the corner. At the end of the corridor, you can see the back of your crew member who is standing in the dark. Villeneuve, are you okay? Without saying a word, Villeneuve turns to you. His expression is impassive, and he's moving his lips as if whispering something. You take a step forward, slowly holding out your hand. Villeneuve, it's us. The scream of Villeneuve bursts your ears through the intercom. Without having time to react, he runs towards you while still screaming. It's too late. He looks like he's going to ram you. In just a second, you consider opening fire, but you hesitate. With no other option, you cover yourself, waiting for the tackle. You open your eyes slowly while listening at Villeneuve's laugh through the communicator. Wow, you should have seen your face. That's not a good trick to play on your captain, dude. Or dudess, whichever you are. It's not. You should have seen the look on your faces. Benitez almost shit his pants. Have you lost your mind, Villeneuve? I almost shot you. Come on, Captain, it was hilarious. I can't believe you even fell for it. Not fell to it, fell for it. You smile, catching your breath. I swear I was about to shoot. I thought you were possessed or something. I've been wanting to do this since I found out we were headed here. You're all paranoid, guys. There's nothing going on, is this? Villeneuve doesn't finish his sentence. His face turns pale as he slowly points towards your back. Oh, cut the crap! You turn your head and see her. Behind you, at the end of the corridor, a woman in a long dress stares at you from the darkness. What's that? The woman begins to walk towards you. You get in the way of her and your crew. I am Captain Codebreaker 64. Stop immediately or we will open fire. The woman keeps moving towards you. As she gets closer, you can see her face is completely stained with blood. Open fire! Pew, 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 pew. Bullets and lasers go through the woman without even affecting her at all. She continues to move forward until she stops right in front of you. You and the crew are paralyzed by terror. Brooks was right. Whatever that thing is, it's clearly not human. The woman gently raises her hand as she looks into your eyes. No, she doesn't. She's actually looking right through you. Hi, Ryan. Hey! How do you know my name? That's spooky. Probably don't even know my name, but coincidentally my name is Ryan as well. That's spooky. Are you all in the dining room already? The woman's hand goes through your chest. That's right, Det. The entire crew is down. Join me. You're going to love this. You look back. Where there was nothing in the darkness, now a man approaches the woman. His face is swollen and blue, and his eyes are glassy, lifeless. You have to wear this. Oh no, that's a man. You have to wear this. The captain has ordered it. The woman smiles and ties a cloth covering her eyes. The bandage quickly becomes soaked in blood, turning reddish. I already told you it wasn't necessary. What's going on here? Fiona reaches into the man's head that looks at you. Holograms. You and the crew look at each other without knowing what this is all about. As soon as the woman went through you, that was the first thing you thought about. But this still doesn't explain what happened on the ship. The man grabs the woman by the hand and leads her down the corridor. You put your weapon away and gesture to the crew. Let's follow them. They both continue until they go through one of the gates. You move closer and the gate system creaks and slowly opens. Besides the terminal and the flickering light at the back of the dining room, everything else is turned off. In the middle of the darkness, you can see almost a dozen people, all of them looking the same, except for the lady you've seen first. They all have the same blue puffy faces. As soon as they see Det and Ryan arrive, they get up from the table. Ryan walks over to the lady and gently removes the bandage from her. She smiles, covering her mouth, and looks around. Happy birthday, Det! One of the holograms on the table is speaking. Judging from his uniform, you'd say he's a captain. His tone seems jovial and cheerful, but his eyes, whilst dull, just like Ryan's. Today, Det turns 25. It seems like yesterday when she joined the ship. She was just a cute little girl, so scared that she hardly dared to speak to me. And look at her now, a fully fledged woman. You've become a great woman, Det. We just wanted you to know. Thank you all, guys. How did you know today's my birthday? I've only told Mia. Mia, was this your idea? The captain suggested holding a commemorative celebration on your birth, and I simply shared the information with him. Don't be so modest, Mia. It was all your idea. The holograms keep joking around until they sit at the dining table, and then the captain acts like he's cutting a big cake. Let's continue to the command bridge. Yeah, as much as I like this, it's not important. We need to find out what happens. You leave the holograms in the dining room behind and continue down the hall to the command bridge. If there's any clue to what happened here, you'll find it in the captain's records. On the way, you find several holograms walking the corridors and working on the ship. How can a hologram work on a ship? Soon enough, you find a lady who crosses your path. Det walks barefoot down the hall, staring. Now her expression is much more serious and sadder. The rest of the holograms completely ignore her, despite her being stained with blood, wearing the same dress that she wore on her birthday, and holding a G21 semi-automatic pistol in her hand. She killed the crew and then killed herself. Called it. I got a feeling following her's a bad idea, so we continue to the bridge. Oh, why did I get so much reading in this game? Oh. After going through the corridors and climbing to the upper floor, you reach the command bridge hatch. To your surprise, the terminal seems to be active, and when you put your hand on it, it opens. Some of the monitors are still on, displaying long error messages. The lights are off, and the room is only by the light from the screens and the reddish emergency lights. On the floor, you find the frozen bodies of several men. Oh, frozen. You carefully step over the bodies and spread out around the room to explore it further. Barely a couple of minutes have passed when Michael comes back startled. I think you should take a look at this, Captain. Unless she just opened the airlock when everyone was like there and then they all died, including herself. I do not know. Follow Mitchell. You stop. You stop what you're doing and follow him along the command bridge. Next to the wall, you find Det's frozen body. She's wearing a spacesuit, but without its helmet. She's covered in blood. The freezing temperatures have kept the body intact, without a trace of the deterioration that it should have suffered after all this time. You slowly approach and take a look. Judging by the bloodstains, the shot must have been at point blank. You look down pitifully and notice the notebook right next to her gun. Pick up the diary. Today's the first day of my new life. After months of wandering aimlessly since I ran away from home, it seems that I finally found a place to rest. When I met Captain Collins, I thought he would sell me as a slave, but today he introduced me to the crew and explained my role upon the ship. It had been a long time since I had a raw meal. Today Mike played a silly joke on the captain. He turned so red with anger that he looked like a tomato. A killer tomato. I think Mike's going to get sick of scrubbing that ship's deck. It's been almost 5 years since I came to the ship. Collins and others have been good to me. The captain takes care of us, and we take care of him. I wish I had met them before. Today, Mia told me to wait for Ryan in the corridor in front of the dining room. They believe I don't know that they're throwing a birthday party for me. The crew has been acting funny the whole week, just because I told Mia that the date was getting closer. Poor people. They've tried so hard that I'm not going to disappoint them. I'll have to practice my surprise reaction. The party has been amazing. Joining this ship has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. The captain seemed concerned, although he's trying to hide it. Today I overheard Ryan and Ashley talking about the Mia system giving them trouble. I hope it's nothing serious. Maya is one of the crew. Without her, this ship wouldn't even be the same. Well, no. Without the Mia system, the ship wouldn't probably function, but whatever. Today, the engines have stopped for hours. Collins was really angry and Maya hasn't said a word for days. I'm afraid it's already decided. We're heading to Trafin to get spare parts and replace the ship's Maya systems. The mood of the crew sucks. Everything sucks. Something's wrong. My cabin's hatch has been locked for several hours and I still haven't heard a word from anyone in the crew. After the errors of the last few days, it can only be a malfunction in the Maya system. I hope Ryan and the others don't take long to fix it. I'm feeling so hungry. Well, I do want to become famous, but I'm not buying followers. So, yeah, do one. Got excited then. I haven't had the strength to write since the incident. As soon as my cabin's hatch opened, I knew something really bad had happened. It was dark outside, and the cold cut through my skin. Although some of the hatches are still blocked, I managed to get to the spacesuits. Oxygen's level are low, and temperature control systems only work on the bottom deck. So obviously Maya killed them all then. I made the detour through the dining room to get to the command bridge. The hatch opened and then I saw them. Collins, Ryan, Ashley, all dead. Their bodies are still there lying on the terminal, swollen and blue to the lack of oxygen. I've gone through the logs and much of the ship's systems went down the night I was locked in the cabin. It seems that a bug in Maya's logic system has led her to disable the reactor. along with life support and hatch controls. We would all have died within hours, but Collins and the others managed to re-establish sun and the energy flow and reactivate life support on the lower decks. Thanks to them, I'm still alive once again. I'd like to go back to the command bridge and collect their bodies, give them the funeral they deserve, but I don't dare to go back. Seeing their faces is too painful. I take it she just shot herself, did she? Maya is completely out of control. Less things work every day, and the fear that at any moment life support will be disabled is killing me. I've collected all the supplies I found. I believe I can surely survive for a few weeks. The batteries in the suit are running low, and without the generators I have no way of recharging them. Looking around the ship today, I thought I saw Collins and Ryan talking about my birthday. God, I'm losing my mind. Obviously she shot herself then. I can't stand it anymore. The loneliness, the cold. I just wanted to remove the bodies from the command bridge and pay my respects before I finish it all. But I'm not even able to move Collins. God, I'm so pathetic. I wish I'd died with all of them. I wish they hadn't saved me. I've been watching the crew for several days walk through the ship's corridors. I guess I've finally gone insane. It's decided. I've got Collins' old gun. I'm gonna do it tonight. I can't take another minute. This time I'm gonna do it. This is goodbye. I love you guys. Thanks for everything. You turn to the rest of the pages, but they're blank. Damn. Well, this clears everything up. Except why the holograms of the crew keep popping up all over. It must be some mistake. If the Maya system had been able to cut off life support systems, something has gone very wrong. It's extremely rare, but Maya system is very complex. Faults and anomalies of all sorts can arise. Can we analyse it, Nazir? If we access... Why when I talk a lot, do I always get bunged up? I don't know. Oh. Right. If we access the command bridge, we could try to run an analysis, albeit a very specific one. Finding the source of the error could take weeks or months. If it was something easy to spot, the crew's engineers would have been able to detect it in time. What's clear is that we got to do something. This is all too messed up. If the same thing happened to me, the last thing I'd want is for my corpse to float through space for eternity. We'll take care of the Maya system. Or should we destroy the ship? No, let's take care of the Maya system. The engineers get on the terminals and start typing. Meanwhile, the others help you get the corpses out. With the help of your men, you carry the frozen bodies and take them to one of the adjoining rooms and cover them with whatever you can find. You don't know who they were or what their role was, but you really feel sorry for them. A family. That's how Det described them in her diary. All killed by a system malfunction. The poor women had to endure that for several days. Feeling guilty that she was the only one to have made it out alive and knowing what was waiting for her in the end. Let's go back to command bridge. Boom. My, this is a long one, isn't it? Hours go by as the engineers dig deeper and deeper. As Det related in her diary, life support fell along with the rest of the systems due to a Maya system failure. On the console, Nizar and the others read the error logs and try to access the artificial intelligence, but there's no response. We tried everything we could, Captain, but we can't move forward. The Maya system's logic core is completely corrupted. Except for a couple of base modules, everything else is useless. The few systems that are still alive, such as holographic projection, are being managed by a primary module. But why is she projecting holograms? Oh, it's impossible to know. The modules in charge of emotional management are the most complex ones. She probably doesn't even have control over them. We tried to restore her, deactivate her, but the system invalidates us over and over. We ran a deep scan to determine her state, and the emotional modules returned very unstable values, which means that she's still conscious, but it's impossible to know what she's going through with the rest of the modules disabled. But the communication with the system was feasible at a very superficial level. Despite our best efforts, we've only gotten the same answer over and over again. Kill me. Okay, so maybe destroying the ship was, the best idea. Destroy the ship. We already know what has happened, and we can't leave those people like this. We don't have time to search for their bodies of an entire crew and organise a funeral, but we can blow up the ship and get this over with. That's what Det would have wanted. Without saying anything else, you go back to your ship for the explosives. Why don't you just shoot the ship and make it go boom that way? Although Det couldn't access the entire ship, with the right equipment it won't take you long to reach the strategic points. Properly placed, a few explosive charges will wipe the spaceship off the map, along with all of its misfortunes that's taken place in it. That's all you can do for these poor people. After a couple of hours, you and the crew meet on the lower decks. Is everything ready? Charges placed and synchronized. As soon as you've given the word, we'll activate the detonator. Okay, let's put an end to this. These people have suffered enough already. It's time to let them rest in peace. The crew nods, and you all turn towards your ship. As you cross the dining rooms, you see the holograms hug each other while laughing and joking. It's Det's last sentence, just before you leave the room. The one that makes your stomachs clench. I love you guys. I hope this day never ends. So obviously, the Maya systems obviously heard that, and for some warped reasons, it got that into our brain and just used our holograms and all that to keep making the day over and over and over again. But that's pretty weird. Pretty weird. Not a nice thing to live through right now. Can we actually blow it up? Or is it blown up? Oh, nice. Wow, it blew up itself. So, is there anything to loot? Can we loot its body? No, we can't. Okay. Well, let's go to the starport. Warp speed. Engage. Wow, that was a lot of talking. Hopefully there's not that much talking in a while. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, we should do the U thing. Go to the bridge. Because I've just realised it's told us to. Long yawn echoes from the control bridge. The crew has long retired to rest. And the deathly silence, along with the dim lighting of the monitors, have pushed you to your limit. Mia, I'm going to rest for a while. Let me know if there's any news. Roger that, Captain. I got this. You get up to stretch your back and run your hand over your belly, as you do. You had your last meal a short while ago, but your stomach is still rumbling with hunger. I'm going to the dining room. You go down the stairs and walk down the hall in silence. During these quiet moments, the ship seems like a different place. Nothing to do with the busiest hours. Now that the corridors and most of the rooms are empty, you enjoy a leisurely stroll. The hatch to the dining room opens and you step inside. At one of the tables, several crew members laugh, engrossed in what they're doing, although you don't pay much attention to them. You go straight to one of the fridges and grab a piece of fruit. Would you like to join us, Captain? Get closer to them. Well. You take a bite of the piece of fruit and walk over to the table. John rolls a dice and stands up in excitement. Double betrayal in your face. The crew members are playing the fleet. I think we've done this before. A very popular dice game. The goal is to add figures to subtract lives from the rest of the players. The last player alive wins. How much is the bet? 200 credits. You look at the rest of the crew. You'd be five players, so the profit would amount to 800 credits per round if you win. Yeah, let's do this. You grab a chair and sit next to Jiong. You're still sleepy, but you'll hold out enough to pluck them a bit. Yep. He said pluck them a bit. You grab the cup and get ready to roll the dice. Get ready, Yang. I haven't forgotten about the Foundation Day. Roll the dice. Luck 5. Go! Is that a win? Jong makes the last roll and you smile, satisfied. Not bad for a first round. With a quick move, you collect the dice with the cup. Another round? Young looks at you defiantly. This isn't over yet. Yeah, go on then. 6+. Go, 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 go. No, 7. Ah, can I roll my dice again? Ah, you've been unlucky. This time, Yang who ends the round victorious. After a long yawn, you speak. It's been nice, guys, but it's time to get some sleep. So, you quit, Captain. Come on, one last round. No thanks, I'm leaving. You get up from the table. Don't take too long to go to bed. Maya will wake us up in a few hours. The crew nods and they begin another round. You leave the dining room and head straight to your cabin to get some sleep. Right, go back to work. I don't want to. Right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were docking up now, weren't we? Right, let's try and get this right. I don't think we can buy a new ship here. I don't think we've completely upgraded the guns on this one yet. I think this was called the Starr or something, wasn't it? Because Robin suggested it. I think that was it, yeah. I know, I'm going towards the dock.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Your house is my house and my house is my house. Yeah. No? Maybe? Yeah. I did it. I did it. Right, let's see what we've got on there. Right. Commercial zone. Let's see what they got. Contracts. Delivery, bounty hunter, and bounty. Well, we'll take all of those. Take. And take. Hold on a minute, guys. I've just got to check something. I'll be with you in 5 or so minutes. That wasn't the intentional song to come out of my mouth, but it did. So, yeah, you're welcome. God, I've got so much junk. Junk in my trunk. I've got so much junk in my trunk. Right. We are sorted. I wonder how my audio levels are. Yep, everything's fine. Right, let's see what they got. We're taking all the contracts, aren't we? Let's repair ourselves, yeah. Systems. Right. So, can't upgrade that yet. Can we upgrade that? No. Right. Is that what they've got for sale or apartments? See, I've not been paying attention to this. So yeah, I got points to spend, so augments the hull resistance. What does charisma do? Reducing buying prices. Well, I'm not too fussed about buying prices. I think I'm going to put points into aptitude. All my points into aptitude. Kong is a what is he? He's a specialist. Right. Seeing as we don't have any energy weapons yet. Salvaging. Let's put the points in there. Jiang. Energy weapons? Well, sure. So, for when we do get some energy weapons. Crafting. Yeah, sure. I sure hope none of these people ever die. Systems upgrade. Yeah, sure. Shields. Never have too much shields. And another specialist. Salvaging. Right. And I don't know what these medals are for. Oh. Okay, so I'm guessing those medals are the ones we got. Well, maybe we should start off and give the captain. Can he have any medal? No, he can't. Right, so he does projectiles. So I need to do with projectiles. Good damage and energy, no. No. One energy weapons, but have that one. Just don't die or I'll lose the badge. Right. He can have the energy weapon one. Is that the energy one? Yes. you. Salvaging. Is there one for salvaging? We got one. Systems upgrade. I don't think there's one for system upgrade. What about shields? I don't think there's one for shields, is there? Shields! Nice. Yeah, sure. That's enough for now. So I guess I really don't have anything to buy. Okay. It's a bit shit. We can't buy any weapons. Ooh, superior quality shotgun. They're very... the range is not good at all. So... hang on. Select. I think we'll put that at the back. What's that? How much damage does that do? 41. 41. 3. Yeah, let's try that one there. Can we upgrade that one? No, we can't. Can we upgrade the shotgun? No, we can't. Right. What we've got we can scrap. Yeah, we got that we can scrap. Drag that over to there and scrap it. And put that in there. And scrap all of there. I may not be doing this as optimally as I can, so if I'm not, then please tell me. I think I want to put them in the sick bay because I don't want no one to do a die. Like that. There's only 2 of those. Come on, weapon. Chop chop. We ain't got a day. Right. Now we go to systems. Can upgrade the shotgun. What would that upgrade it to? Hull damage. Take that up a bit. Whatever. We can't upgrade that yet. Can we still upgrade that? No, we don't have enough green stuff. We go and get any green stuff? No. Okay. Tasks. Right. You know what? Just time to go. Time to leave and go where the wind takes us. Exit. Right. I'm thinking we do the Sado Salak at Mordecai. Mordecai. Where's the Mordecai system? Hey, we could get some new blueprints. I don't know if that means we can buy a new ship there, but I haven't upgraded this ship as much as I want. But I think even though you buy new ships, you can sort of flick through the ships. So, I don't know. Right. And I love that. I love the trail that leaves behind when it comes out of wall. Let's go to the suspicious activity. Right, let's go ahead, full speed, but that's change it to 2 all. So we're ready. Right, let's go. I'm eager to test this new shotgun out. Captain to the bridge. You're on the bridge enjoying the views when you hear the gate open. You can see Barry Collins heading towards you. He looks a lot better than last time you saw him at the nursing room. Captain, I wanted to talk to you. Go ahead. As you can see, I'm completely clean as I promised you. I wanted to thank you and the medical team. You tried to save Ashley, and even with everything that seemed lost, you gave me a new future. I'll be forever grateful for what you did. If you're feeling better now, it's time to start your training. I'm excited for it, Captain, but I've got one last thing to do. Do you know about the Fold? It's an Equinian city far from civilization, where the children of the sun so confined them there when they won the war. Anyway, there's a man called Greed who manages a Cesar resin traffic network. All his merchandise is signed with his seal, and he's the man who distributed the drug dealers of my station. What do you want out of all of this? I can't undo what I've already done. I wish I had been strong enough to get Ashley away from that. That's my fault. I'm the only one who can take the blame of the situation. So even so, I can't leave everything as it is. I've heard rumours of where to find Greed. As you can imagine, the reward on his head is a small fortune. And then what? We'll imprison him and deliver him. That man's profits from the calamity of others, and has killed thousands of people while hiding like a coward in his hiding place. Few captains would dare enter and catch him, but if there's someone who can, it has to be you guys. Do you know how much is on his head? I don't know exactly. The Republic has been looking for him for a long time, but he's an elusive bastard. It seems that he travels from one base of operations to another, to pass unnoticed, but he hasn't moved for a while. The Fold seems to have given him the discretion he was looking for. With everything he's done, I'm surprised if the reward exceeds 1,000 credits. That's not a lot at all. Do you have a plan? That's one of my main problems. I've got no idea how to contact him. I'd hope travelling with you, we would discover something more. You'll need a person who knows how to move around the world, and who could do a better job than me at that. As soon as we know where to find him, we'll hunt him down. Okay, Barry, you got yourself a deal, my son. You discussed the plan with the rest of the crew, and they seem to be okay with the situation. It'll be a dangerous job, but the reward will be worth it. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna mute myself for a bit. Not long, because I've got to check on some things. So I will be back in a minute. Boom! Wait, hello guys, I am back. I don't know what happened, but my stream preview flickered then, so I don't know if you guys saw that. Just to see one thing. Yep, okay. Right, let's continue. What were we doing? Oh yes, we were going to, oh, hang on, what were we doing? Right, so we got blue. Let's go to the blue first. No, that's not. Let's go to, oh jeez, choices. Let's go to the suspicious activity and G-drive me. I said to my mum about it as well, and she says I sound quite bugged up as well. It happens every time I read. I don't understand why. Oh god, there's a ship waiting for me. Unless it's a destroyed ship. Oh no, there's two of them. You spot a group of unknown ships. After attempting to contact them a few times to identify themselves, they activate their shield systems. They're preparing to attack, where you leave me no other choice. Battle stations.
All hands to battle stations.
Indeed.
Prepare to die. I'll make sure to end you quickly.
That's a bit aggressive, mate. Right. Try volley! Full volley! Damn, that ship went down fast. Been destroyed. Evasive maneuvers. Rolling. Rolling works. Do a barrel roll. They have disabled me. No, hang on. No, right, now I'm not disabled. Now you're gonna get it. Come back and fight me like a man. Nice. Your shields did not last for long. Right, what have we got? Sniper rifle and a quantum core. That's what we needed to upgrade something, wasn't it? Right, what's that other one? Distress signal. We're not too badly damaged, are we? No. In fact, we're not damaged at all. Ha ha ha. Right, let's go. This is the point where we ram into an asteroid and we become damaged. Right. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh god, that's a big one.
Activate the weapons. All crew to battle stations.
Fire everything! That shotgun shit. Fire! Nice. Oh, so you too have a shotgun, do you? You're not hitting me, but you have a shotgun. Kudos to that, my boy, kudos. That's what shotguns are really for.
Targets
Right.
neutralized, crew. Danger.
Submachine gun and what have you got? Mine launcher, superior quality. I hate mine launchers. Right, right. I'm just gonna go there on impulse. Wait for the shields to recharge a bit. Wait, because 25% is a bit. If we put full power to recharging the shields, they might recharge a bit faster. I keep forgetting to use the 1 key. I don't know if that lets us fire our weapons unlimited, but I didn't realise, but this game is still in early access. I don't mind it. I just said it was out of early access in my last video, but no, it's still in early access, which is good. Right. Right, my shield's done. 50%, that'll do, I think. Right, G-Drive. G, my daddy. You're in your cabin, swearing in your thoughts, laying in your bed. It's been several nights with barely any sleep. As you close your eyes, the image of the crew that you saved a few days ago recurrently returns to your mind. The space pirates had approached them. Once in the ship, they killed those who resisted, and the others were held until they left the ship, taking all the supplies. Your medical team had realized it was impossible to stay alive so long without food. You assumed that one had drawn their conclusions, but you had decided not to reveal the horrible truth to them. When you checked the kitchen, you found the counter full of blood. A strange encounter with a counter. Strange encounter with a counter. Knowing how infrequent it was to carry live food. The last bit of evidence were the bodies that the pirates had supposedly left behind, but they were nowhere to be found. Try to sleep. The entire experience left you with a terrible feeling in your gut. The stench that you had found in the room. The vivid image of the captain having to chop and stew the corpses of his own murdered companions to avoid death for the rest of the crew. You couldn't judge him. Yeah, you could. He had done what was best for his people. And that was something you greatly admired. What, eating people? You admire eating people. As if that weren't enough, he tricked the rest of the crew into believing they were emergency rations left. Every time you think about it, a chills run down your spine. Yeah, don't think about it, mate. Oh, we thought about it. It's impossible for you to catch some sleep. The burden that man will have to endure for the rest of his life chokes you to the point of just letting you barely breathe. That must change. There had been many extreme situations and horrible scenes since you had become a captain of the Republic, but this was different. This had taken you deep. It had your mind in extreme obsession. You couldn't sleep. You could barely had an appetite. The only thing you could think about was the image of the crew eating their friends without having a clue, and how the captain would remember it in solitude every night for the rest of his life. I'll carry this burden by myself, or I need to talk to someone. Well, I know the second answer is normally the bad answer, but you know I'll carry it by myself. Oh, you sink your trauma into the deeper part of your heart. You have a crew to take care of and a war that is being waged. A second of confusion could mean the end for you all. You wait for the images that torment you to dissipate little by little, although it may never happen again. So I lost the attribute fullness. Okay. Right. So let's continue to our distress signal. The shields are now fully charged, so we'll just put everything to the engines and go, go, go. Do 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 do. Oh no, not more. Oh no, apparently not. Apparently it just, you know, thought I wanted to go out of hyperdrive for some reason. I don't know, keep calling it warp speed, hyperdrive. Anyone would think that I watch other sci-fi shows. Come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Do 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 do. We're nearly there. Do 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 do. Oh dear. Well, there's a ship we're going to go to. Full speed ahead. Full speed to engines. Right, this better not be an ambush. I'm not in the mood for an ambush. After forcing the access hatch, you're surprised to find that the ship's power flow is still active. The lights turn on as you pass, and the decompression chamber that leads inside seems functional. Without taking off your spacesuits, you enter it, and immediately notice a very high temperature. That's bad. The Borg operate at high temperatures. Have you never watched First Contact? You walk down the hall looking for a lead, but you can't find a trace of the crew. The ship, despite showing no signs of violence, seems completely abandoned. Crew member Benitez, what are you reading from this area? It appears that the oxygen generators are still functional, Captain, although we have detected irregular samples in the area. Scanners have been unable to detect the source of contamination, but we should leave this ship as soon as possible. Nothing will happen if we don't take off our spacesuits. Well, yeah, but surely the bacteria will gather on your spacesuits and then you go back to ship and take it with you. Although you've got the decontamination, but that hardly ever works. You make a quick inspection of the ship in search of different access points along the corridor. You find several hatches that lead to the lower levels, while at your end you find a large hatch whose terminal asks for a numeric code. You also try to get in touch with the ship's Maya system, but you're not getting an answer. However, the report of artificial intelligence would be the easiest way to reveal what happened. Of course, you would always run the risk of it acting against you if it considered you enemies. Let's head to the AI core room. You access the room where the systems of the artificial intelligence are located, and open the compartments in search of the core. The slot is empty, which makes you suspect that the crew of the ship have taken it with them, probably to avoid leaking information. You look to the crew and give a negative, and one of them heads towards you. Well, Captain, where are we heading? Let's try to find some clues on the lower ship. You wander around different rooms. They are very disorganized. If the crew had left the ship, it had not been premeditated. Objectives lying on the ground, some broken utensils, documents stacked on the tables. Among all of the remnants, all that remains of the apparatus, you distinguish a light in one of the corners. You approach to see what it is. As you approach, you find a suspended terminal that is activated as soon as you press one of the keys. Check the terminal. As soon as you press a key, the screen returns to the last point where it was. A folder with 3 reports is open that appears to be password protected. The titles of the reports say the following: Stardate 5825.982, New Developments. Stardate 9526.982, Success. Stardate 15/27/982. Unnamed. New developments. I thought these were password protected. Do we have the password? Obviously we do. Experiments are progressing at a good pace. We have managed to recreate the genetic code perfectly. Oh dear. This isn't gonna go well. I really don't approve of all this reading. It's even more than in the last one. But it's obviously they've cloned something. Cloning something is probably never good. Our first independence test was surprisingly negative, but the organism begins to adapt to other environments. Soon the test will begin out in the void, and after these results we'll have a good forecast. Emily Teller, leader of the biochemistry team. Successful tests and team discontent. Star Day. Okay. 617. The results are much better than expected. The organism seems to adapt to other mediums and matures at an alarming rate. We've already got varieties that generate their natural toxin in artificial mediums. It's been a lot faster than the scientific team could have expected. Some reports and samples have been disappearing. The atmosphere is getting worse in the team, and they're getting more and more paranoid. We have decided to veto access to the laboratories to most, so the access code has been changed to 029. Emily Teller, leader of the biochemistry team. Unnamed. Starday 624. Damn that banner. I say that every single day. Damn that banner. The traitor was an infiltrator of the Republic. He even had dinner with my family during the last vacation. I found the coward climbing into one of the emergency ships with a box full of research material. I caught him red-handed when he suddenly noticed me, and without a word, he threw out one of the sampled chest tubes to the ground, bursting into 1,000 pieces. The whole ship is contaminated. We have collected what little can be saved on the investigation. We must leave the ship as soon as possible. Emily Teller, leader of the biochemistry team. Right, so, can we leave it? Go on the last one, exit terminal. Where are we heading? Well, we should abandon it, but we might, find some good loot. Let's try to open the hatch at the end of the corridor. Well, no, if they've sealed it, it might be a good ship just to abandon ship. Yeah, let's abandon it. Can we destroy it? We can't destroy it. Why can't we destroy it? That would be a good idea. No, okay. Well, that's just hope that no one ever finds it floating in space again. Right, let's continue down to the planet. Hang on, sorry, that paused it. How long has one been streaming for? One has been streaming for 1 hour. That's nice. Right, let's continue down to the planet. Pew! I hope we decontaminated our spacesuits afterwards, because that would be a really bad thing to do if we didn't. Right, let's go to North Loy Yan. North Loy Yan. Right. The viewers The views of the city impress you thoroughly. According to the report you received, Salek runs a venue in the fanciest area of North Luoyang. Unusually, a search and capture mission would take you to the creepiest places in the galaxy. For once, you're grateful that you're not forced to visit a place where anyone could stab you in the back. You walk through the crowd until you reach the area. The streets, packed with youngsters, are illuminated by the holographic advertisements of the different establishments that tried to catch the crowd's attention. You expected to find suited businessmen enjoying their finest wine vintages their wallets can afford, but you were completely wrong. Where the hell are we? Everywhere you look, people wear increasingly weird styles, from classic designs belonging to past eras to most likely body modifications. You travelled the galaxy as far as you can remember, but you've never seen anything like this. Isn't that? You look where Villeneuve is pointing and you sink your face into the palm of your hand. In front of you, you can see Folkestone's facade of Salek's venue. Above the iron door, there's a platform with a person in a black leather suit chained to a luminous red X. This is the dungeon. Oh, tell me this isn't true. Some of the crew members have a laugh. I'm afraid, sir, that's Salek's venue. You sigh deeply as you take your first steps inside. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why we're sighing, but I don't get it. But, you know, slaves, maybe? I don't know. Let's get this done as soon as possible. You go through the double doors and the music hits you hard. Oh, so it's like a nightclub sort of thing. The lights flash rapidly with different colours, blinding you for a few seconds. As soon as your eyes get used to it, you can see some of the customers, even weirder than the people outside. On the platforms, several men and women dance following a bizarre choreography. Choreograph, whatever that word says. From the shadows, a figure completely wrapped in leather shows up. He's wearing a gas mask, just like his partner outside. Without saying a word, the man holds out his hand, offering you to choose between two colours. Is it the blue pill or the red pill? Oh no, it's red or white. Red? The man wearing the gas mask nods and draws a white line on your forehead. You feel a chill running through your body as you move through the premises, while the rest of your crew goes through the same process. You wander around the venue, observing customers enjoying the show from the scarlet couches. And what now? I'll go upstairs. You look for Salek on this floor. You leave the crew behind as you walk up the stairs until you reach a long corridor with dozens of doors on both sides. You move forward slowly, while little by little the music fades and the sound of the screams get louder. Oh dear. On a couple of occasions, you peek through the half-open doors, finding gruesome scenes that I wouldn't dare to describe here. At the end of the corridor, you come to rooms similar to the main one, although decorated, with a different theme. As you move, the customers notice your presence and whisper to each other. Until now, you hadn't realised how much you attract attention, so you quickly sit on one of the armchairs, trying to go unnoticed. First time in the dungeon, is it? Is it that obvious? Next to you, you find a young woman with long white hair. Dressed in a narrow top and black pants, around her neck she's wearing several matching leather necklaces, and her eyes, one of each colour, seems to glow in the flashes of light, highlighted by a long tattoo that runs down her cheek. Please, it's like written on your face. Don't worry. The first time is usually feels awkward for everyone. Was that in your case? No, not really. What's so funny? Never mind. Tell me, is this what you were expecting? The man? I thought we were talking to a woman. The man takes a long sip of his glass of wine, waiting for an answer. Despite the unpleasantries you're feeling, this might be a good chance to get some information. For now, you just play along. Not bad at all. Well. Seems like we have a demanding customer here. Perhaps too demanding for someone who's unable to look up without blushing. The stranger reaches into one of his pockets and offers you a capsule that you politely reject with your head. Underrated, he shoves the pill into his mouth and bites down hard. His eyes widen and change colour several times. His veins swell and his body tense for a few seconds. As soon as it starts, it finishes, and the man seems to go back to normal. Wow, that was amazing. He stares at you and laughs again. You've gained a new attribute, dynamic. More chance of ship events. I don't know, it's kind of looked like it's cut off. More chance of ship events. Yeah. What was that? Nothing you need to worry about, sweetie. Today we're celebrating. What exactly are we celebrating? Nothing at all. And everything. All at the same time. That's very deep. Much more than it may seem. You don't get it, right? I can tell by the look on your face. And they do. With a nod, you point to the group on the stage who seem to be enjoying, well, whatever you call it. At least they're passionate about what they're doing. They don't think about it. They're true to their most basic instincts. Try to really know yourself. Sometimes you have to go off the reins and go with the flow. We live in a world where succumbing to desire is unforgivable, and the dungeon offers a place to be themselves. Then why is everyone wearing a mask? A mask doesn't hide your identity, my dear. In fact, the mask just reveals who you really are. For a few seconds, everything is silent. The man takes one last sip and gets up. Anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you. But I think it's time. We must go now. Go where? Come on, 64, you know exactly what I mean. The man turns his head and looks into your eyes. His expression is now serious, almost bored. Now you get it. Oh, so that's the boundary. I've told you, the dungeon is the right place to fulfill your desires. Besides, I don't have all day. Without saying anything else, the man offers his wrists to be handcuffed. You're under arrest. Oh, that was easy. You didn't even fight back. You haven't noticed it until now, but the music and the lights have suddenly stopped. A sound behind you catches your attention, and you turn to see what's going on. The people in the room are standing, staring at the scene. In the middle, one of them starts clapping his palms slowly, while while you're handcuffing Salek. The others join little by little. You cross the hall and exit where now all the doors are open. The customers watch motionless from the thresholds as you take the owner of the dungeon. We love you, Salek. Show them what is good, Salek. What's going on? I'm afraid you wouldn't understand, 64. For them, what I'm doing is a symbolic act, a true statement of intent. Only those who have freed themselves from their chains are able to see the truth. You're not sure what to answer. How did Salek know you were going after him? And more importantly, why has he decided to give him up like that? Remain silent. As soon as you leave the premises, that noise of the screams deafen you. Before you, an immense mass of people cheer in the name of Salek. Hundreds, no, thousands of people are now on the main street watching his arrest with ecstasy. Men and women shout and cry exceedingly as if Salek was some sort of prophet or guru. And all those people were his faithful flock. You've never seen anything like it. How are we going to get Salek to the ship? We'll have to find another way out. Go ahead, they'll let you through. You and the crew look at each other with confusion and take a couple of steps forward. The crowd recoils as if warned of what's about to happen. As you cross the street, the people move aside, always keeping a couple of meters around you. You're unable to understand what actually is going on here. With all these people in his favour, releasing Salek should be a piece of cake. Anything that mass produce. And any time the mass pounced on you, you and your men would be done for good. Let's hurry. Oh, a step. You finally managed to get to the other side of the street where your transport ship is located. Some crew members get on first, while the others keep an eye on the crowd and Salek is taken aboard. The man turns to them and there's deathly silence. You speak. Is there anything you'd like to say to the crowd before you leave, Salek? Salek laughs. Words are easily forgotten, 64. Anyway, I won't be away for long. Salek turns around and enters the ship and to the shouts and cheers of those present. Right, so we got him into prison now. Time to go. Hopefully no more reading. Right, let's exit. Oh. You meet with the crew in the hangar after having been through the station getting supplies. You enter the starship, and you go to the warehouse to store the supplies. The gates open and you hear voices inside. Yes, Greed will be very happy. It's the one he's looking for. But why are we going to take you with us? We're already too many people to share the bounty with. You hear a shot followed by a shout coming from Barry Collins. Let's go help him out. You get back through the door frame and see a man and a woman dressed in black. At his feet is Barry, with a wound in his side, hugging his chest. They immediately notice you and point at you. Man, what an inopportune moment. We can settle this nice and easy, Captain. Let's take the resin and no one has to be hurt. Over my dead body. Well, that's probably his idea, but you know, we're not going to give up without a fight. You kill any of my crew members, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you anyway. Go! Right. So we got, they're kind of hard. They've got 5 out of 5. So, we have 9. So, we don't need to heal yet. Only 1, 2, bang, bang. Oh, right, resolve all. That was pretty easy. Damn, we took him out in one shot. Not one shot, one turn. Victory! They barely have time to react. As soon as they raise their weapons, the crew members and you kill them. You go to Barry and see how he's handling the situation. Oh, it's nothing, Captain. Oh, they barely touched me. I found these men who seemed interested in buying the resin cargo. Imagine my surprise when I discovered that they were working for greed. I tried to get some inside info from them, but they didn't say a word until I agreed to show them the cargo. But I already know where to find them. Don't you ever bring anyone to the ship? Don't you ever bring... Oh, hang on. Good job, Barry. Time to go. Time to go. Is that the hangar's my ships? In the hangar you will be able to embark on the ships that you have previously inquired. Yeah, we don't want that yet. Right. So is there anywhere else to go? Apart from the station. Right, let's go to the station. Oh, there's distress signal. Oh. Apparently, we're at the distress signal. Captain, we're receiving incoming transmission. This is Captain Orson Carrick of the Interstellar Republic. We've been ambushed by Children of the Sun squad. My men and I have managed to leave the area, but Nartos's ship are closely following us. We require immediate backup. Captain 64 speaking. We can assist you, Captain, but we need your position. Did you hear that, Beth? Send our coordinates, hurry. We don't have much time. We better... We have that permission, Captain. Permission? No, we don't. We have that position. Copy that. Let the rest of the crew know and get ready. Let's go. Right, where's that position? Provide backup to Captain Carrick in the Tijuriju system. Right, let's go to Tijuriju. Go! Boom! Bamboo! Ra-da-ta-ta! Right, oh, we have a lot of blue stuff to do. The burrow. We're not doing the burrow, are we? No, we're doing just in time. So, just in time. I take it that's a blue one. Yep. Right, full speed ahead. Actually, ready the shields. We're going in. Meow. I wonder if we can actually bash into an asteroid. That would be cool. They look like a lot of them, unless that's an asteroid field. So we're going straight into an asteroid field. Uh-oh. You can clearly see Carrick's ship surrounded by Children of the Sun. It seems that the captain has managed to stay alive despite the serious damage inflicted upon his ship. You immediately order to open the communication channel. Carrick, can you hear me? What's the situation? They breached our shields, 64. Several of my men are down and we can... barely keep the situation, the ship up of a... I'm afraid you'll have to handle the situation yourself. Leave them to me. Yeah, boy.
Republic can't save you now.
Oh, believe me, the Republic can, and the Republic will.
I'll make sure to end you quickly.
G-Drive, get there a bit quicker. Fire! Oh, we're not hitting him. Shit. Go, 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 go. No, we get him. Get him. Get him. No. Wrong way, you fool. No. Where are you going? I've forgotten the controls. Well, this was a pretty shit fight. Yes. Nice. Come on, you little rat.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Right, you next, Bob. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Nice. Now you, my friend. Nice.
Targets neutralized, crew. We're out of date.
As the last children's ship is destroyed, you hear Carrick's voice through the communicator. I'll never be able enough to thank you, Captain 64. You've saved our lives. It's all right. It's all right. Can you get to the station? Several of our systems are damaged, but we'll be fine as long as we don't run into any children of the sun again. We get there safely. Good luck, Captain Carrick. Right, we got a lot of shit to get. Ooh, Argonian laser cannon. Why did I read that as Argonian? I got something wrong with me. Okay, nothing. What's that other thing? Rocket system. Rocket system. Yeah, right. Right. Where should we go do now? Let's go to one of the distress signals. Our hull is at 88%, so we'll be okay for the time being. Right, G-drive me. I can't wait to put that laser weapon on me. I know they're a lot worse than normal guns, but come on, phasers. Who doesn't like a good phaser? Okay, quite a lot of you probably don't like a good phaser, but you know, I like phasers, so you get phasers. A transmission from a civilian ship interrupts an otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. A terrible disease has spread throughout the crew. Ah, my speciality! Some of the passengers are infected as well. Sadly, we don't have a medic on the ship. Why would you travel without a medic? A sickness of what type? Contagious? Oh, we don't go, Captain. We need a doctor urgently. Oh no, my God! How can a lung come out of an ear like that? Do you hear that? Those are the screams of the rest of the infected. A man and some kids, orphans, and maybe a few puppies. Puppies? Puppies? Puppies, you say? Hold on, we'll send help. 7 or more. Go 7. Go, go, go. I'm going to take that as a win. Your scientists arrive at the ship and quickly run diagnostics and multiple tests. After a little over an hour, it appears like they detected the source of the infection. Captain, it seems that this is due to a fungus found on the planet that you arrived from. Upon subjecting yourselves to the chemical processes of atmospheric exit, it mutated and caused completely unexpected effects on humans. Luckily, we have the products needed to neutralize the effect of the laboratory. After a few hours, everyone's symptoms have died down. Well done, crew. No one remembers the first one where I failed and everyone died. Alright, so what did we get? Oh, we didn't get anything. Oh, that's shit. Right, second distress signal. Go! Go, go, go! Meow. Stay on target. Stay on target. Oh shit, combat music. Come on then, boyos.
Activate the weapons. All crew to battle stations.
Did you just come from behind me? Evasive maneuvers. Evasive pattern. Delta 4 Echo 9. Roll. Do a barrel roll. Everyone think that's easy. I'm gonna get him. Right. Okay, that wasn't as epic as I imagined. Ow! You disabled yourself, you idiot. Shields are holding. Hull is at 64%. How can my shield still be up but hull be at 64%? Uh-oh. Fire! Oh, missiles. He's got bloody missiles. Fire! Nice. Another successful battle. But our hull's at 48%. Damn. Nice. Nice. I think we could go for another suspicious activity. We can always run away, can't we? If things get too hot, we can run away. I have full faith in our jump drive. Don't take any notice of the sparking consoles, you know. They're meant to do that. I'm going to put full power to shield, so... hopefully. Oh, shit. Our radar system detects ships in the surrounding area. Then they open communication with the ship. Greetings, Captain. We are humble merchants of the Republic. We would like to help you by offering men at a reduced price. This is a slaver ship. They are trying to sell you people. Well, selling people is bad, and we have an obligation. But if we destroy the ship, then we destroy the slaves. Slavery is illegal in the Republic. How dare you try to sell How dare you try to sell slaves to a military ship of the Republic? Turn off your engines and lay down your arms. You are under arrest. The slaver activates the shields and prepares to attack. We have given you a chance, Captain. Your righteousness has condemned your ship. You to die serving as a slave. I ain't serving as no slave. Alright, get right up to him. G-drive. Okay, that wasn't right up to him, but whatever. Come on. Come on. Cool ships. Too bad they're going to die. Yeah. So technically if we're destroying them, we're destroying the slaves as well. But, you know, you can't bake a few omelets. Or eggs or whatever. Do a barrel roll! Fire everything! Nice. The slave ship contacts you again. Spare us and we will give you the slaves. If you destroy our ship, they will die. Go on then. Give us your slaves. But I hope I can still loot your ship as well. Oh, shield inverter. I have no idea what a shield inverter is, but that sounds good. I think we better go to a star base now. Seeing as our hull is still at 48%. Right. Full power to engines. G-drive. I did just hit something, but you know, we'll ignore that. Wonder if they've improved lasers since I last used them. Although, like I said, no one can beat the look of a laser. Well, actually, should be. I'm not requesting. You will give me docking permission. I do not request. Yeah, I know. Your house is my house is your house. Whatever. I did not just hit the starbase then. Yeah, oh, shit. That didn't work. Oh, there's actually other ships here. Are you really docking in my docking port? That was not wise, mate. That was not wise. Right. I think I'm gonna fix the ship and then probably end it here, but you know. Right, commercial zone. Right. We could take these contracts. I don't need to read them because I'm just so damn good. Repair the ship. Why would I need to buy new crew members? All my crew members are okay, I think. Oh. Yep, all healthy. They've leveled up. Shields. Everyone needs points in shields. Engineer. Systems upgrade, yeah, sure. Salvaging. Put a point into them. Should have put a point in lasers as well, but oh well. Armoring. Yeah, everyone loves a good armor. Upgrade. And right. Oh, we got one vacancy. So we could hire one more crew member. What's he got? He's got points and shit. I'm trying to work out why he's so. I say so much expensive. He's more expensive. Of course, we're gonna hire the woman. Of course, we are. Yep. Right, is she automatically be given points? Or no? Right, we'll give her a medal. Apparently we won't give them a medal. Have a look at this systems. I want to know what that is. Inverts the position of your ship's shields. What does that even mean? Ooh, that's the Argonian laser. Look, it's how much hull damage does it do? 6? No, hang on. Well, we're going to put that there. I don't have a clue what it does. Mine launcher. Sure, we'll put mine launcher on there as well. Let's try that out there. We're not going to sell the gun. Right. On what? Rocket system? Right, we'll keep those guns in case we want to switch them back. But anyway guys, I think I am going to end the stream here. We got a nice chunk of it done. Although we're not doing the main story. I want to like follow the, you know, mini quests. So yeah. See if we can like do level up, get a strong ship, and then go for the main objective when there's nothing else to do. So anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye bye for now guys.